Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on Grabs TV and The Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. You may notice our layout looks an awful lot different than the last time you saw it. Well, that would be because, with the exception of Temu, we have agreed to a deal in principle with Freshen Up Energy, Cosmic Snacks, and we are finishing negotiations with Temu. So, for what it's worth, the show is about to get better. We're about to go on the road. We're about to do all kinds of very cool things. I've been working on the Freshen Up Energy deal for a little while. Then I realized that they had other products in there that we could work with, so we had to start again. And that's all I've got to say right now until Freshen Up Energy and I, as well as Cosmic Snacks, have decided when we're going to do a joint press conference for that. It's going to be significant. That's pretty much, it's going to keep Grabs TV on the air for at least 6 to 10 more years. As long as I got breath in my body, I'm going to keep doing these shows. We do have our camera coming in. Should be in probably, give or take, a little bit more in the morning. There's going to be at least 2 more shows to come out looking like this right here. And then everything else, we should be good to go. Hopefully in time for the big reviews on Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. But for the moment, and without further ado, AEW just tends to put a lot of shows together. And to be honest with you, I can't say I can keep track of everything. But I'm most definitely happy we had at least one more. This could be, under the terms of the new agreement with AEW, this could be our last Battle of the Belts, unless it goes to Fox Mexico, which is entirely possible. It could happen. But let's go ahead and let's get into the action here. I have so much we have to talk about. Just so much. Ridiculous amounts of information coming out. I'm going to cover all that with the Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling live review. But let's see what happened at Battle of the Belts. We had 3 matches that we were aware of here. And one of them, the kickoff, was AE Continental Champion Okada versus Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly, if you will remember, called out Okada at the end of his match with Rampage. Called him out. Tony Khan made it official. This match almost went 20 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and say mini cheat code, mini cheat code, mini cheat code. Back and forth. If you missed it, go back and watch it. DVR is your friend. That's all I got to say for this weekend. It's been absolutely crazy, and there were events going on during the day. So there's a lot to get through. There's going to be a couple of recordings that have to deal with promotions I normally don't cover. But yeah, this match went a full 20 minutes. As far as I'm concerned, that was the absolute match of the night until we get to the main event. In our next match, Brian Cage, newly minted Ring of Honor World Television Champion, and Lance Archer took on the team of Jon Cruz and Jack Cartwheel. Guys, it's Brian Cage and Lance Archer. First things first on this match, before I get into the results of it, really, honestly, you need to watch the show to catch up, because I don't want to sit here and go hammer lock to wrist lock to headlock to pile driver, any of that stuff. But one thing I do want to get off of my chest on this is how very pleased I am with Tony Khan booking the big guys now. All of a sudden, Tony Khan doesn't have Big Itis anymore. Makes you kind of wonder where that came from. Is it possible, just possible, that we mischaracterized what exactly Tony Khan was doing? Now that Jimmy Jacobs is gone, it's like the landscape has completely changed. Brian Cage is a champion. Brian Cage, Lance Archer, this was just like a no-brainer. They went over the top of Jon Cruz and Jack Cartwheel. It was just another day at the office. That's the best way I can put it. They definitely look comfortable together. Shout out to Don Callis putting this team together. Shout out to everybody working together. Shout out to them actually being able to work together. That's usually when you have switch-arounds like this right here. Generally takes time to get everybody back together and on the same page. But regardless, Brian Cage, Lance Archer look really, really strong in this match. And then we have our next feud. First time, long time. Anna Jay gets in the ring with Mariah May after weeks of build-up. By the way, this has been built up correctly. It shows out to be the match that I thought it was going to be. Go ahead and give it a mini cheat code on this one as well. Tony Khan never fails to produce on pay-per-view quality matches. I know that, you know that, WWE knows that. That's the big part of it right there. In a surprising turn of events, Anna Jay goes over the top of Mariah May to win the AEW Women's World Title Eliminator match, giving her a future title opportunity. Can we say pretty pleased with sugar on top? Full gear. We're there. However, let's think this one out a little bit. Let's take a couple of minutes to discuss this. We got World's End coming. How awesome would it be if we had an Anna Jay victory to go along with a Shane McMahon appearance? Now tell me that would not provide proper competition for the people down the street attempting to hold a venue at the exact same time. Once again, interference. We're not going to keep beating this dead horse. If you guys can't figure out what it looks like, I'm not going to spell it out for you. Surprise of the week. Anna Jay, Mariah May. Anna Jay picks up the win. So we now know either Full Gear, World's End, maybe even the Australian show, Grand Slam in Australia. We now have another top tier women's world title feud in the making right now. I'm kind of torn on this one. I know Anna Jay can beat Mariah May. I know Mariah May can beat Anna Jay. This is clearly yet another almost perfectly equal matchup, just like Mariah May and Toni Storm. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, one of the best women's matches I have ever seen, bar none. And I'm counting an awful lot of them. Of course, now some of them, we have to go along with what's going on. It has to be what it is and not what I want it to be. I have to admit I was a Fed walker for a long time. Seen a lot of women's matches, but I've never seen one that even comes close to a Toni Storm, Mariah May, Anna Jay, basically the entire women's division in All Elite Wrestling. So I'm really excited about this. I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about where this stuff's going. I gotta say, and once again, take a moment to visit our partners. Temu is not bad, trust me. Temu is not a bad company to do business with. And they're going to possibly be bringing us, along with Freshen Up Energy, they're possibly going to be bringing us a brand new promotion. That's a possibility. It's out there. That's in the build. That's in the works right now. The two of them may give you an actual promotion with a lot of stars that you know. But I'm going to leave that for another show, another time, another place. Just very happy, very proud. Hard work does pay off, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say that over and over and over again. Hard work pays off. Hard work never lets you down. I want to thank everybody for listening. I want to thank everybody for the likes, the follows, the shares, everything. Folks, it's only going to get better from here. I promise you that. I promise you. It's only going to get better at this point. There's a lot in the pipe. There's a lot to work with. There's a lot coming down the pipe. I want to thank my faithful listeners and everybody else, people who have shown up, the 20, the 30, the 40, you're all appreciated. We're all family here. So let's have a good time. Our live review for Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling will probably be tomorrow morning. I'm going to be sitting in with the Covalent TV and their assessment. I'm probably going to hop up in the morning, get on the camera, knock it out. And yeah, right after church, we're going to have a day one recap of Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. I just want to thank everybody. I'm rarely am I at a loss for words. It's just been one of those days. It's been one of those weeks. It's been one of those months. I would also be remiss if I didn't say the folks up in Asheville and Western North Carolina still need your help. Keep giving. Give till it hurts. They'll all be thankful. I promise you that. So without further ado, I'd just like to say thank you for joining us on Graps TV and The Sicko Show. As you can tell with our new format here, you're going to be seeing it for all of them. So, take care, God bless, be safe, and good night, America, wherever you are.